as well.
Hello, guys, and welcome to yet another session with SA Chefs Association, which is going to help you, with your business and in the industry. And today we are also still speaking to a big heavyweight, someone very important in the industry. So you are trying to ask yourself, who are we speaking to? Well, you have to worry no more. She's online. She was elected onto the board since 2018, has been an SA Chefs member for the past 11 years. She is passionate about the industry, is a regional customer manager, and during her tenure on the board has started the Women in Culinary initiatives. So you know who I'm talking about, right? It's Chef Lina Pinky Maruping. Hi, Chef Pinky. How are you? Hi, Chef Pinky, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, sorry, I was on mute. Good morning, how are you?
No, we are good, we are good. So today we are talking Fair Kitchens. So what is it all about, first of all? Hi, can you hear me, Chef Pinky?
Lebu, my video, you need to allow me to start my video.
Oh, is it not allowing you to?
No, it keeps on saying the host must, you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Wow,
Yes.
I have done nothing like that at all. So I'm not finding the button on my side that says I must share your video. But if we can just go on while the guys are hearing you, and I will go ahead and try something on my side.
Okay.
So please just let us know, first of all, what is, Fair Kitchens all about?
Well, Fair Kitchens is all about giving support to the industry and with the combination of partnering with SADC and SA Chefs to give support to all those who are feeling, like they can't make it. Their mental status is somehow not in the right place. So we are giving people the support that they can be, they can get help from this helpline that is free of charge, whereby you call, it's anonymous. Nobody's going to say that you called and this were your problems and this is what you're struggling with, but it's for you to guide you how to deal with the depression or the distress that you are in.
All right, so Pinky, I think we can try your video now quickly. And I see that you guys have now partnered with SADC. What is that all about?
Lebo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I still cannot see your video though.
Hello.
Hi, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, while we wait for Chef Pinky, guys, please do ask your questions there on Facebook so we can go ahead and, get the answers that you are looking for. So please do send them right now on Facebook, and also if you've attended on the Zoom call itself. So we are speaking about Fair Kitchens, and there's also an amazing announcement that has been made with SADAG, South African Depression and Anxiety Group, that is partnered right now with Fair Kitchens. With any time, you can call it any day. They've got their toll-free number at 0800 006 333. Join the movement, a movement to inspire a new kitchen culture, because a healthier culture makes a healthier business. So, Chef Pinky, can you hear me? All right, we are still trying to check with Chef Pinky if she's able to join us, but do send through your questions right here. I can see some people have joined us from Facebook, so do go ahead and send through the
Okay,
stuff.
I'm on.
Hi, Chef Pinky. Okay, you're back. Yes, and we see your video now. Fantastic.
Yes, and I've moved.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you're in your kitchen.
Yes, I was in the dining room, but then the signal is bad, so now I've moved to the kitchen.
Awesome. All right. So let's go back to what is Fair Kitchens, just so that for somebody who's just joined us.
So Fair Kitchens is a movement for chefs or the hospitality industry, to give support to, what needs to be done, how to do it, how to get involved. And, it's in sync with whatever is happening in the kitchen, so that you can support your team as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I see that you guys have now partnered with the South African Depression and Anxiety. What does that bring to Fair Kitchens?
Well, we have realized that, a lot of chefs have the anxiety of not knowing what is happening or what is going to happen in regards to their jobs, in regards to how to take care of their families, and how to deal with the anxiety of not knowing what's going to happen next. So we've partnered with SADAG because they are the people who are experts when it comes to mental issues. And we partnered with them so that they can help us to help their hospitality industry to be able to give them that support that they need.
Fantastic. And from your side, Chef Pinky, why are you passionate about, this Fair Kitchens movement?
You know what, I am very passionate about it, because when you go out there and you feel what, the soldiers at the back in the kitchen, you can go into a restaurant and you see the restaurant is beautiful, they are serving food, but you don't know at the back of house what is happening. And this helps us, to connect with the people at the back, to show them that, no, we are here and this is what you need to do. You need, simple things like don't work too long hours. And if we are not in partnership with the employer, then this won't work. So it's all about the employer and the employee working together to have this symbiotic, movement to go forward and helping people.
Most definitely. And what are you currently seeing in kitchens right now that you've seen the need for Fair Kitchens?
It's people don't have a safe space to deal with the issues that are happening in the kitchens. So we created a platform which is safe for them to deal with these issues. It could be long hours, it could be ill treatment in the kitchens, it could be racism, it could be pay or salary issues. So it's all that what is happening to you, but you don't know how to deal with it, and you want the issues to be dealt with, but you don't know how. So Fair Kitchens give you that platform.
Fantastic. And what can a person get, or what does Fair Kitchens offer an individual when they're part of SA Chefs Association?
So Fair Kitchens will offer you, the resources for support, the know-how to know your rights, to know that, when I'm being ill-treated or when I'm being singled out, it's not right. And how do you go about it? Let's take it, for instance, abuse in the kitchen or bullying in the kitchen, or, somebody who's being singled out all the time. How do you deal with it? How do you go about? What's the first thing that you need to know? You need to know your rights. And then secondly, how do you go about it? So we give you all those resources and lead you and guide you how to deal with it and to solve it, because at the end you want these issues to be put on the table and talked about and then solved.
And Chef Pinky, how do you ensure, that a person now won't get victimized now because they've spoken out?
Listen, it's a very a touchy subject when you have to bring out, uncomfortable issues. But I think all the employers want their employees to be able to have an open door policy. And if employers have an open door policy, then people won't be afraid that, oh my goodness, I'm going to be singled out. And if that happens, the resources will also help you. How do you deal with it? Who do you go to? Do you just sit down and say, okay, it didn't work, I'm leaving it there? And you're going to be depressed, you're not going to enjoy your work, you're going to want to leave, or you get into this deep hole because you're not winning. So, but then we'll give you the resources to deal with it.
All right. And then where else can they find the information? I know that there is a number that you guys shared, which is can be available at any time, any day, 24/7. The toll-free number of 0800 006 333. Right?
Yes. It's available at any time and 24/7. So it doesn't matter whether you are feeling, depressed at this time in the evening or in the middle of the night. You pick up the phone and you call the 0800 free toll line. Somebody will be there at the back, and somebody will be, ready to listen and advise you.
I see that the partners are obviously Unilever, UFS, SADA, obviously SA Chefs, and Fair Kitchens. How does Unilever come into this?
Well, Unilever has created this movement globally, and then that's when we took it in South Africa. And from there, we said, we can't just own it. We need to partner with our people in the industry, being SA Chefs. SA Chefs deal with chefs in the industry. So hence we partnered with SA Chefs to help their members. And then SADC comes in as the experts to be able to give them that support system.
Because, your industry is a very, very pressurized environment, especially in the kitchen when it's busy and you have to deliver. Is this why it's so important, the mental health of the chef, not just the physical health?
Listen, mental health is very important. And we always think that mental health and, suicide, that can lead to suicide and to substance abuse happens in the art industry. And it's not like that. It happens in the hospitality industry because of long working hours, the pressures in the kitchen, to meet the deadlines, to satisfy your customers, to make your team to be able to produce what is needed. So this will definitely be a most important tool to have as an employer.
Most definitely. And now you can assure that they'll be anonymous, and this will not obviously get them in a bad, reputation with their bosses.
No. Listen, if you want, let me just paint a scenario. If you are a child and then you've done something wrong and your mother is scolding you, what's the solution? The solution is to sit down isn't it? And talk about it and find solutions. So it will be the same thing. If you are unhappy about something, you have to talk to somebody, which is your employer, and then try to, hash it out and find solution that is both suitable for both sides. So people shouldn't feel that they are going to be victimized because they have, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel. And if you don't say anything, you will go down in a deep hole of depression because you feel that you're not winning. But for you to be able to get out, firstly, you need to recognize that there is a problem. And then secondly, you need to decide how to tackle it. And then thirdly, you need to sit down and find a solution.
Do you think it's also important for employers just to understand how Fair Kitchens works so that they can also spot maybe areas of depression or anxiety in their team without it, reaching boiling point?
Oh, no, it is important. We cannot do Fair Kitchens without the employer. Without the employer's participation, it's not going to work. It has to work for both parties. So both parties need to be involved.
Most definitely. All right. Any last comments that you can share that probably could encourage people that are sitting there and do not want to talk with regards to using Fair Kitchens?
I was in another webinar last week, and we were talking to one of the experts, and she said something like self-talk. So talk yourself out of the negative things in your mind. If you cannot deal with picking up the phone or trying to find somebody who is close to you, who is not going to judge you, somebody who's going to listen, and somebody who has a very optimistic, outlook on things, then that will help you to be in the right space.
Thank you so much. And, it's so easy to create negative beliefs, either from disappointments, obviously what's happening now, failure, embarrassment. And we really want to make sure that our members, know that also these beliefs are created. They can overcome them mentally with help.
Yes, you cannot do it by yourself, because in the first place, if you are in that deep hole, if you are depressed, it means you couldn't manage it by yourself. So you need help. So reach out. That's the best thing. Reach out. Somebody is there to listen, to support you, and give you advice. And that's exactly where we at. Fair Kitchens and SEDEC and SA Chefs are there to give you support when you need it.
So instead of trying to avoid it, spending time thinking about negative emotions, this is the part where you use Fair Kitchens to rather move forward from the situation rather than dwelling in the actual problem or trying to, step around the situation because it makes it worse, right?
No, it definitely, because you don't deal with the situation. And if you don't deal with it, you're going to substitute with something. So it's either you substitute with alcohol or substance abuse because you don't want to think about it. So it's best if you deal with it. But for you to deal with it without any knowledge on how to deal with it, because it's so painful, rather get some help, reach out.
Because what I know is that, negative beliefs, they filter reality and keep good news out. And you're always in this, downward spiral, they stomp on your ideas, they kill dreams. That's what negative beliefs do. And you end up finding yourself feeling useless, sitting there on your own. And if you have... Yes, you feel isolated. And if you now find that there is, a group like Fair Kitchens that is willing to assist you, I think you should definitely take advantage.
Now, and people do not forget that it is free. It is 24/7. And I'm going to say the number again. The number is 0800 006 333.
0800 006 333. Join the movement, a movement to inspire a new kitchen culture, because a healthier culture makes a healthier business. Any last words from you, Chef Pinky?
All I want to say to everybody is that hang in there. We are here. We are here to support you, not to judge you. We are here to travel through this hard journey, but we will go, we will come out of this difficult journey beautifully. So all I'm going to say is #stronger together.
#stronger together for sure. Thank you so much, Chef Pinky. And please do note that you can get hold of Fair Kitchens on 0800 006 333 to join the movement. Do you or your team need help? Do not let go of the Fair Kitchens movement that is started. And they've also just partnered with the South African Depression and Anxiety Group. Everyone needs help. Don't keep it to yourself. Talk to someone, and they are here to support you in the food industry 24/7. They have the helpline. I repeat, 0800 006 333. Thank you so much for joining us right there on Facebook. Make sure that you help others, because sometimes it might not be you, but a colleague, and they cannot see that they're going through this. Use this information and let us know how it helped you. From me and Chef Pinky and the team at SA Chefs Association, it's Salani Gashe.
Bye.